Hello, my name is Philip and welcome to Chemistry Class Notes. So today we're going to be looking at the questions on SWOT analysis for the upcoming neco chemistry practical, which is on the 13th. That should be on Thursday. I've been able to draw up this question for your revision. So the sort that we were giving was sodium carbonate, that is Na2CO3. And so I'll be able to draw up these questions. Without wasting much time, let's see what we have. So, as usual, like most question, the first one will be you have to put a certain amount of distilled water. I mean, you put the salt in a test tube containing some amount of distilled water and see the the observation. So now I'm saying C, which is representing the salt, plus 5 cm³ of distilled water. When you stir, you shake, then sodium carbonate is soluble in water. So the observation here is that it is expected to dissolve to give a colorless solution. So the difference is that C is soluble. Then the next one will be plus litmus paper. Of course, you should expect that it's going to turn red litmus paper turns to blue. The difference is that it is either alkaline or you can say basic. So the next part, maybe some portions of this mixture here, you add 2 cm³ of barium chloride. So when you do that, you're expected to get a white precipitate. So now I'm saying white precipitate formed. Now the inference here would be CO32 minus, SO42 minus, SO32 minus, and S2 minus present, right? Then here I'm saying plus excess dilute HCl. So when you put HCl, one of the characteristics of carbonates is that when you add acid to it, they will give off a gas. They will effervescence, they give off gas, which is carbon dioxide. That's one of the characteristics of carbonate. So now I'm saying the first thing you have to know that this white precipitate will not dissolve to form a colorless solution. So now I'm saying precipitate dissolves and effervescence occurs, then colorless, odorless gas evolves, which turns lime water milky and moist litmus paper red. So the difference here is that the gas is carbon dioxide from HCO3 minus slash CO32 minus. And again, I'm saying gas is acidic because of this last part here. Because when you take a moist litmus paper, of course, blue litmus paper, and the tip or the top of the test tube, the mouth of the test tube where the gas is supposed to coming out from, you notice that it will change color from blue to red. Yeah, that's why I used that. That's why I put that in the difference here. I said the gas is acidic. Although it may be that the part where you put the acid might come before the part where you put the barium chloride. I don't know if they do it like that. If they do it like that, you are still getting this part, just in case you test for the acid first before you add barium chloride. I don't want to repeat myself. That's why. And I would have added the one for the cations, which is the sodium ions. I have done a test for that, whereby we do the flame test. But in your specimen, the equipment given, they did not give us platinum rod. So I didn't want to do the flame. I don't want to add the one for flame test, but just in case you are doing the flame test to test for the sodium ions, that's the cations. The flame test is a straightforward test, whereby you get the platinum rod and you get some quantity of your salt. You add some quantity of HCl, the acid, then you dip the platinum rod into it, then you get your flame, Bunsen burner. The non-luminous part, you put it there and you will notice that the flame will be golden yellow. So when you see that, it will indicate that that is sodium ions. That's the flame test. So that's it for this part of the question. So you can still try your answer another once to prepare, well. Okay, these are follow-up questions, the top part of the questions, just, for your revision also. So, yeah, I'm saying, look at this question. State the action of solutions of the following salts on litmus, respectively. Sodium nitrate, potassium carbonate, aluminum chloride, ammonium sulfate. So when you put when you put each of these salts in solutions and you test with litmus paper, what will be the changes or the action on litmus paper? So you know that this sodium nitrate, this is salt that is formed from a strong acid and a strong base. This is formed from a strong acid and strong base. The newspaper is expected to be neutral. There will be no changes because the acid and base they cancel themselves, and so there will be no color change for litmus paper. This one will be neutral. Then for this one, potassium carbonate, of course, this is formed from a strong base, and a weak acid, and so the color is supposed to change from red to blue for this one. While for this one, this formed from a weak base and a strong acid, so the color change is going to be from blue to red. This is acidic, this is basic. Then coming here, this one is formed from a weak base and a strong acid, right? And so the color change is also be from blue to red, acidic. So this is acidic, this is basic, this is neutral. Then look at this other question. List two normal salts which when dissolved in water turn red litmus blue. Of course, red litmus to blue. So your mind should go to go for sodium carbonate and potassium carbonate. So these are the two normal salts that which when dissolved in water they turn from red to blue. Then state the phenomenon that is responsible for the action on the litmus in B1 above. So the phenomenon that is responsible for this action is hydrolysis. So the answer is hydrolysis. Then the fourth question, state how you can differentiate between sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate. That is sodium hydrogen carbonate 4. Use chemical equation if necessary. Okay. Sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate, of course, both of them they are salts. They are white in color. If you use phenolphthalein, if you put each of them in separate let's say beaker, you add water, dissolve them, and you add phenolphthalein. Of course, sodium carbonate will change to pink, while this guy will be colorless. So that's one way to differentiate between both of them. Then the next one will be decomposition by heating. Sodium carbonate is stable to heat, while this sodium bicarbonate, it decomposes to form sodium carbonate, water and carbon dioxide. That is, let's just use this. Okay, so this is the composition for sodium bicarbonate. When it decomposes, it forms sodium carbonate, water, and CO2, carbon dioxide. But for sodium carbonate, it does not decompose. That means it is stable to heat. So those are two ways you can differentiate between sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate. So you can try to answer another questions surrounding this topic, so that day you will not be, found wanting. So that will be the end of the brief video. If you enjoy it, you can leave a like and subscribe. Thank you.